Hi, I'm Rev Myron. I'm a minister through Pathways of Light, and I've been a Course in Miracles student for 40 years. This year, I'm going through the lessons, and I'm asking Jesus to clarify for me. And then I write from that clarity, and that's what I'm sharing with you today. So let's get started. Today, we're looking at lesson 113. For morning and evening review. Paragraph 1, I am one self united with my Creator. Serenity and perfect peace are mine because I am one self, completely whole, at one with all creation and with God. This lesson makes so much sense. Because we are one self, we are serene. There's a reason we're not aware of peace and serenity. It's because we are caught in a dream of separation. When there are two, there is competition and thus conflict. There's a quote from the Course that I like a lot. It says, all that is ever cherished as a hidden belief, to be defended though unrecognized, is faith in specialness. This takes many forms, but always clashes with the reality of God's creation and with the grandeur that he gave his son. What else would justify attack? For who could hate someone whose self is his and whom he knows? Only the special could have enemies, for they are different and not the same. And differences of any kind imposes orders of reality and a need to judge what cannot be escaped. What comes to me as I think of this is that this is always going to create some form of war. As it happens, I'm at war with my neighbor. My neighbor wants to cut down a tree that straddles our property line. I'm not fighting him on this because I understand why he wants to do so. But in my heart, I hope he doesn't follow through. Every time I sit under that tree, I wonder if this is the last time I can enjoy its shade. I wonder if today is the day he will have the tree removed, and I feel resentful. Even though there will never be an escalation of this little war in my mind, when I think of my neighbor, I'm not at peace. And peace is what I want. Peace is my only goal. And I don't see us as the same. I see us as having different agendas and thus at war. So paragraph 2, salvation comes from my one self. From my one self whose knowledge still remains within my mind, I see God's perfect plan for my salvation perfectly fulfilled. As long as I choose to dream of separation, I will always be in conflict and will never know unbroken peace. But there's a solution. God has a perfect plan for my salvation, and my true self knows that plan. It's in my mind, and so I can be aware of it. Each person has this blueprint, and while mine might look different than someone else's, they all lead us back to God. My version of the plan, and yours too, since you're reading this, is based on A Course in Miracles. Since we are dreaming of separation, we're being taught how to awaken from that dream. We got here through our thoughts of fear and guilt, and we are learning to release those thoughts. When the mind is free from the belief in separation and the desire for specialness, we will awaken from the dream. We will know ourselves as what we are. We will know ourselves as one and in perfect, undisturbed peace for eternity. So on the hour, say, I am one self united with my Creator. And on the half hour, salvation comes from my one self. Thanks for sharing this lesson with me, and thank you for watching my video. If you found it helpful, then please like it. And if you haven't yet, then please subscribe. And I will be back tomorrow with another lesson.